Hello YouTube, welcome to day 4. We're not going to do any painting today. We're going to show you some of the tools we use, but thought we'd show you how we moved our ladder over so we can get this last little corner. We want to get like one piece of siding below the hook. Then we can get everything with the step ladder. And we'll move the ladder over there and do the same thing there. What we like about our extension ladder is, we get in here, when you get it we can stand on 2 of these. It's a lot better than this junky thing with the round rungs on it. So the speedy shaky cam here. So we're gonna do some touch up there. Like above the light we have a step ladder, like in here of course. So we're gonna go out to the shed and we're gonna show you some of the brushes and putty knives that we'll be using. And they're cheap. Cheap stuff we bought at Harbor Freight. If it doesn't last, we gotta throw it away, don't care, because a lot of them are only $1 and $2 a piece. So stay tuned, we'll head back to the workshop where it's nice and shady with the fan going. Okay, we're back in the shed here. Let me get my camera adjusted. It's a little bit cool for now. Okay, these were a set that was like $4 or $5. Really nothing to brag about. They had another set, they're blue and yellow, and they was not worth the money. Okay, here's your like 5-in-1, 3-in-1. This is handy if you say you have a loose nail in your siding because you're digging. You'll dig under your edge, your bottom edge of your siding, get like the old caulking out and scrape it, or scrape a crack where the seams meet. The wife's been using it, she likes this one. I like this one. I gave $3 for this. A simple plastic handle. It's got a little more of a point to it. Well, not a point, but it's like a little edge chopped off. So I like that. And like this $2 putty knife, I like it too. Excuse me. None of these have a beveled knife edge. You can see they're flat, but you can modify them. This is the board that goes in the hole of my scaffold. Okay. Enough of that, off to the brushes, okay? We had these, they're wrapped up. There was like a set of brushes. They're not really that great. Like say where my trim board runs down an angle, I gotta cut my siding into blue. I'll cut the blue in and I'll show that in another video, how I'm doing the trim. Nothing really special, okay? This is a $2 angle brush, 2-inch. And see like the stray pieces? You can always pull them back, if I can do it on camera. You can always pull them back here and break them off or cut them off with the scissors. You know, kind of tune up these cheap brushes, and your ends are feathered, of course. That means they're like frayed out. So that's like a $2 one, and these are like $1. This is a totally different brand name also from Harbor Freight, and this. So we got a little 2-inch, we got 1.5 inch angle sash brush. And like I said, if I'm going down, I kind of twist my brush, because say my trim board's like this, right on the road, and the siding comes over and meets it. I've been painting that side, I'll show you. I've been painting the side blue. Just the face of the trim is white, because it looks like a shadow line. If it was a darker house color, you might not get away with it. I am not going to paint, I'll show it in a future video, I'm not going to paint the side of that trim board where it touches the siding. But that's what I use these for. So I want several of them in case I ruin one. So there's that for different brushes. And we're going to show this. This is what we've been using to clean our siding. Okay? We'll scuff it up on the good siding or even on the wood. It gets kind of dusty. And we've been using this. They're drywall screens. We've been using the best brand they are. These are like $1 a piece at Menards. We've been using Norton. And that's probably the roughest grit they had. Here, hold that one more time. Okay? You can reverse these, but I found out when I reverse what happens, it gets used to bending this way and you reverse it, now it's ready to crack off. But you can reverse it. But I'm not going to do it on here, I'll do it just a little bit. But you can see what it does. It'll scuff it up. This is going to get walked on anyway, so we'll do it one more time. This gets all the dirt off your siding. This is better than sandpaper for me. I said they're $1 a piece for the sheet. This handle is probably $7, but when I'm done, unless I do some drywall work, it'll be used on like I said, I might want to sand off some plywood by hand or something. So there's that. Like I said, here's this. The caulking. We've been using caulk that is acrylic latex plus silicone. Now we used this 8 years ago, the same brand, and there's some of it that's still really good. A lot of the siding where I use this, I primer first. That's what I was taught. I primer first, then caulk, because this does not want to stick to dirty old wood. Bare wood is good. So I'll primer the edges of the siding, and then I'll put my bead in, and I'll take my finger with my glove on and do your, you know, people do the thing with their finger. But not getting paid by any of these companies. I'm just showing you what I like. I've seen them use this, like on this old house for 20 years they've used this stuff. So that's the caulking I use. And I think that's about it. We'll show a cheap caulking gun. Today I had this high-fangled caulking gun that relieves the pressure when you're done. I just put a screw in there. Relieves the pressure when you're done pumping, okay? Like this one. You squeeze it. I don't know if you can see that white thing down in there. It does release the pressure, and I just pull back. So I really like this cheap $5 gun. This was at Menards. See if we can pull this all the way out of here. Get the cartridge out. And don't keep putting pressure. Them junky ones with the teeth where you got to turn this rod, I went through that last time. I'm not doing that. I said, this slides in and out. If you see the white thing, this metal piece more or less grabs and throws the rod forward. And the only tension on there on the caulk gun is what, this white plastic piece on this rod. Like I said, for $5, they got a newfangled looking, funky looking caulk gun for $20. This is all I got. I got the cheap $5 ones, better than our $2 ones. So here, we showed that, and I think that's about it. In another video I may show a few more things. I'll show this on the ladder sometime. Your ladder has like a half round hole. Neighbor cut down some plum trees. I got a whole bunch of the branches this size. This goes in the rung of my extension ladder, and I got a notch out here. Hang your paint bucket. And I've been making them like this, just out of anything. Throw away disposable, punch a hole, put a piece of cord on it. It's gonna be in too long a video. See? Just to hang something, a can on. You can hang a gallon can on this. This is not gonna break. This is pretty good wood. It's been cured. It's been laying around all summer long. So I got some of that and some apple. The reason I got it was just to burn at my little camp stoves, but just an idea. Like I said, I did a lot of this with my Mora knife, scraping the bark and everything. And this I sawed down with one of my little back saws to saw this flat. So enough of that. Whittle it out. So I sawed a slot down in here and then met it with the knife. Just simple whittling. So I think that's about it for this video. I'll give you some more as the project goes on of different tools I've used. So way too long a video, but if you watched it all, thanks for watching.